Alright, what's up guys, and today I'm going to be talking about the new Westbound update they just added, so let's get into it. Now, I'm not going to go over everything. I will be making a community post, however, to talk about the new stuff they added, so let's get into it. Now, like I said, I'm not going to go over everything, but I'm going to go over some key points. So, first, I want to talk about a new couple of things. So, first of all, you may notice this is the Reaper Hood. I never owned the Reaper Hood before. That's because they added a new Halloween skins that are now, which are limited. You can now buy it during Halloween right now. Now, these are old Halloween skins. Some of you may recognize them. They're like the old, like, what was it, 2019, 2020 Halloween update they added. You can see right here we got the Headless Horseman, Zombie Cowboy, Shinobi, Astral Hunter, Play Dr. Reaper. Now, I only own like 3 of the 6. I never really owned all of the skins. This is around the time when I was kind of new to the game also. So, these are kind of like really OG to me. You get this, you used to get this skin from like Robin, like 4,000 worth of items. They're from the mansion, but yeah, you can now buy these all for coyote coins, if I'm pretty sure. So that's pretty cool. Another thing they added is the civilian team. Now, civilians cannot be harmed by outlaws or cowboys. However, they also cannot harm them either. So, for example, if I really want to shoot this guy, I can't. Right? You see right here, you cannot do damage to other players as a civilian. Now, this is more of a passive mode for people who just really don't want to fight and just here to grind. Now, keep in mind, it may sound like, oh, free grinding, that's free money at this point, right? You do make 30% off, so you're not making like full the money you should be getting. So also keep that in mind. So you are making more value if you're just playing as a normal cowboy, for example. However, you're pretty much at no risk of dying. So that's pretty cool. Now, I'm not fully sure about why they should add this, because at the same time, you are making 30% less. However, I feel like this also takes a point out of like private servers, you know. Because like the whole point of like some private servers, like one of the main benefits is being able to grind without like harm out of your way. So that kind of make it, like I said, it's not partially like taking all the point of a private server. There's other points of a private server as well. However, I feel like there's like one aspect it took away from private servers. However, I'm not fully against this. I do understand how people don't like it when they're dying to like one of my rampages. So I do understand that. So it's a pretty interesting feature they added to the game. Lastly, I want to go over the new, like, pretty much a meta change possibly, which is the shotgun buffs. Now, you're probably wondering, what does the shotgun buffs do? Now, pretty much, essentially, to sum it up, all shotguns can now two-shot you. Of course, you have to land, like, the full pellets to really two-shot you. However, this makes shotguns way more usable. Now, keep in mind, the only weapons you can really two-shot with was, like, sniper-like weapons, or weapons with, like, a bullet capacity of 1, such as, you know, like the snipers and the Jolin pistol. However, since now shotguns, so I'm addicted to this weapon at this point. Now shotguns can pretty much two-shot you at this point, which is pretty overpowered. Now, beforehand, shotguns were pretty much out of the meta ever since Mosin was added, because this pretty much took all the point of a shotgun, like, and put it in the dumpster, because Mosin pretty much did the exact same damage as all the other shotguns. It was far more accurate, far more easier to use. And it didn't rely on like the amount of pellets you hit. So even if you miss a couple shots, you can just all you have to do is land one, and it does the full damage. So shotguns were pretty much out of the meta for a long time. Although shotguns weren't useless, but they're pretty much out of the main meta. Now shotguns should be used a little bit more now, especially now. Like I said before, they can two-shot, and also because how cheap they are. Like, I'm pretty sure the double barrel shotgun costs like 500. The sawed-off shotgun costs like 325, and the pump shotgun, which I feel like got a major buff at this point because it has a capacity of 5 and can two-shot you. So that's pretty interesting. So yeah, that's pretty much the main points. Now, what do I think of this? This kind of takes me back to the old days when the old meta was like sniper, shotgun, and like a pistol. Just because rifles like Mosin weren't added yet, or Mondragon. So as far as that, this piece of crap tried to throw TNT at me. Wait, can I shoot this guy? Nope. Okay. Anyways, back to what I was saying. Old meta was pretty much sniper, shotgun, and pistol. So it pretty much brought a little bit of memory, like being able to use shotguns way more often. So yeah, that's pretty much about it. Like I said before, I'll be making a community post talking about like all the stuff they added. And yeah, that's about it. You can like, dislike, do whatever you want. You can subscribe if you want. And yeah, that's about it. See ya.